Good morning, everybody. Time for a morning update. So, we saw third quarter GDP come in above estimates. But I always said, going back to the second quarter, even the first quarter of this year, 2016, I said that we were going to see economic activity improve from those first two weak GDP readings that we saw in the first half of the year. And my forecast, my prediction was based on looking at the fiscal flows, which were clearly indicating stronger growth was coming. And we also saw that in bank credit trends, which were accelerating. Now, you know the old saying, you can't drive a car by looking in your rear view mirror. So that's past history. I forecasted it. I predicted it. We were long stocks. We made a lot of money. We were short the bond market. We made a lot of money. Made a lot of money on everything. Okay, we sold the yen. We made money on that. Now our positions are reversed. The thing you got to do here is always keep looking forward. You can't look in reverse and expect that you're going to drive forward and be able to be accurate in what you are doing. Forget it. I mean, if it was that easy, if it was just all about sitting around and waiting for a GDP report, and then plunking down our money in a bet or an investment in the markets, then we'd all own the world in a month. It would be very, very easy. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So what's happening now? Well, I've been talking about it a little bit. There has, this fiscal year so far, zero growth in the fiscal flows in federal spending. If you look at it year over year, zero growth. So the growth of last fiscal year has ended. And there's a reason for that. This is all in the MMT Trader Report, and I've been talking about this now pretty much since the beginning of the fiscal year. The other thing is that bank credit, loans and leases, and bank credit, the growth there is decelerating as well. So you know the saying, money drives the markets, or, it's all about money. Well, if the money flows and the credit flows are slowing down or not growing at all, the prospects for the economy start to look a little bit questionable. Now, on a different note, and by the way, if you want an in-depth breakdown of all of this and an explanation, again, go get my 30-day free trial to my report, MMT Trader. Just go to pitbulleconomics.com and click on the tab that says products, and you will see a link that says get a 30-day free trial. You could download the current report plus all the back issues, and you could see my recommendations and trades, all of which, the closed out ones, have been a profit. We have zero losses, and that is going to continue. As I've said, losing is a choice, and for most people, that's what they choose for many different reasons. Some people choose losing because deep down inside they want to lose. Other people choose losing because they believe all the useless advice that is put out there about what it means to, succeed as a trader. And all that advice, all that quote-unquote education is garbage. It does not help you. Now, on a mental game note, what do you do when you start to feel kind of like in a grind, when you start to feel like maybe unmotivated or fatigued mentally, emotionally? What do you do in that situation? I tell you what you do. You keep pushing forward. You work through that. As a matter of fact, and I've said this many times, embrace the grind. Put yourself deliberately in a situation to experience mental and emotional fatigue, mental and emotional exhaustion, and then train yourself to deal with it and rise above it. That makes you tough. That makes you strong. That makes you anti-fragile. That makes you highly resistant. That makes you robust. That makes you unbeatable. Specifically put yourself in a situation to become mentally and emotionally fatigued and exhausted, and then train yourself, mind over body, to rise above that and handle it and keep pushing through. Everything is incremental. Do the next trade. Do the next trade when you are fatigued and stressed and anxious. Do that and keep on doing it. You will see the results. I am telling you. The worst thing to do, and this is often taught, is to take a break. I am not a believer in that. I am a believer of overcoming your breaking point, of pushing the limits, of mastering yourself, controlling your emotions, controlling your fatigue, rising above that fatigue. It is so, so important. I have used the analogy when it comes to trading. I have used the analogy of athletics. I've, of course, always invoked the Navy SEAL stuff. We are SEAL Team 6. Same principles apply there. Same exact principles, not just in trading, but in life. It's all about the grind. It's all about persistence. It's all about moving forward and overcoming adversity, overcoming that feeling inside yourself where you just can't take another step. When you're at the gym saying, I can't do another rep, I can't do another push-up, you can. You always have one more push-up in you. You always have one more pull-up in you. You always have the next trade to do. You can do that, and the more you do that, you will see how you develop strength, how you will develop resistance, how you will develop anti-fragility, how you will develop robustness. That it's all about that. It's all about that. You can do it. And when you achieve that level, nothing can stop you. You are the master of your own outcome. You are the master of your own destiny. Profits just going to flow. There aren't going to be losses. There are not going to be losses. This is all about a mental game and controlling your emotions. That is why every single closed out trade I have put on and recommended has been a profit. People, it is all about the mental game. Any one of you could give me any trade right now and I will trade out of it as a profit without question. And all of you can do the same thing if you are committed, if you are disciplined, if you are willing to push yourself that one extra step and keep moving forward every single time. That's what it's all about, people. See you later. Bye-bye.